Hi everyone. Hi, this is Christine Crow here, and welcome to the CEO Challenge. And we are on. Time is flying so fast. It's Sunday, and we're on the day 14. And wow, this time is going so fast. Hope everyone is well. And today is really about the surprising truth about when we set goals. There's an easy way to do it and there's the hard way to do it. And I'm here to talk to you about the easy way to do things. I'm here to show you the path that we can go down. We can do things where we do things haphazardly, or we can do it where we've got a structure. And I always look at Sunday as a day of rest. Of course, I still do my exercise, do my meditation, still do my walks, and I also love cooking at the weekends as well. But what I also like to do is to take 2 hours out of my day, even on a Sunday, to really plan what it is that I need to achieve for the week. So I've got a schedule. Now, comment here if you've got a schedule and you work out your schedule of what you're going to do for the week in your business, because you've probably had a busy week in your business, for example, and you're still catching up from what happened last week, and then you're then going into a new week and there's no structure there, for example. So always look at what happened the week before, what went well and what didn't go well, and what you need to work on to improve things, because we're all human beings. We make mistakes, okay? And it's important that we look at the new week as a fresh start to becoming 1% better than how we was the following week. And I always try and work that way to at least increase my productivity and my work that I do. Like I said, I work on that in the morning, and I like to plan out what the week is going to be, what work I've got, meetings, what work that I need to work on in the mornings. My high value time, for example, my elite time is in the morning, because I am a morning person. You may be an evening person, but it works better for me, for example. So what I would look at is to look at what happened the week before, then look at what you've got to achieve for this week coming up. What is it that you want to achieve? Because each week you're working towards the goal that you've set for your aims and objectives, your mission statement, your 1-year goal for your company, for example. So what is it that you're going to be working on this week that is going to get you closer to that goal? Who do you need to become to achieve that? You need to become that future self so that you can achieve that goal. Because if we look at how we was 10 years ago, the goal is different. You've moved the goalpost. So you've got to be working towards that future self so that you can complete those tasks that you've set for your goal for the year, for example. Now we're almost towards the end of this year. And, what is our goal? How has that gone so far, for example? So when you go into your office on Monday morning, yes, you've got to be looking at what needs to be done, but you've got to also have in mind what happened the following week. And what is it that you can do this week, this coming week, that's going to enable you to get closer to that goal? So, for example, maybe there's things that you didn't finish in the week before. So now you're going to be working on completing it in this week, for example, if you're able to. Because sometimes when a deadline has passed, the deadline has passed. So what is it that you're going to be working towards in the new week? So write down in your journal, have a plan of action of what it is that you're going to be working on. For example, you need to be looking at, what contracts is there that my company can do that I'm able to fulfill and that I have the staff members to deliver. Do like and subscribe to this channel so that you can get further updates, for example. But when you're looking to apply for a contract, for example, you got to make sure that the staff members that you've got are able to fulfill that contract, because no point putting a person that's used to working in the community, i.e. home care, for example, into a hospital setting if they've never worked in a hospital setting. So some contracts, depending on what levels they are, you need to read them very carefully and make sure that you are able to deliver. So that's one of the things I want to say to you. So you've looked at the books, for example, that I mentioned yesterday and also the week before. And in there it talks to you about strategies that you can build. And with regards to your journal, which is what I have here, this big book here, for example, write out, use your Sunday to write out what it is that you want to achieve for the week. And this is what I always do on a Sunday. I write out what I want to achieve for the week. What do I want the staff members to achieve for the week? Are they going to be able to do it, or are they going to need some support first of all? For example, your team meetings, have them on a Monday morning, for example, as well as on a Friday, for example, as well as midweek. Now, when you know that you've got your task set as the CEO, because you are the CEO and you need to have these things set so that you are able to lead your team, but also to lead yourself as well. Okay, so this is the reason why it's important to use some time, either on a Saturday or Sunday, where you plan out what you want to happen in your week and what your future self needs to do now in order to achieve that, for example. So I hope that was helpful to you. And what I want to talk to you about is that I've created a membership here on YouTube, for example. It's £2.99